Have you ever been so set on getting your own way that no warning, no advice, and no obstacle could stop you until God Himself stepped in, putting something in your path you never expected and couldn't ignore? Before we talk about the donkey, you need to know the man Balaam. In Hebrew, he's called Bilam, meaning not of the people or destroyer of the people. In Latin, through the Vulgate, his name became Balaam, the name we use today. Balaam was the son of Beor, known as Bosor in Greek, 2 Peter 2:15, and he lived in Pethor, a city near the Euphrates River in Aram Naharaim, the land between the rivers in ancient Mesopotamia. That's modern-day Syria or northern Iraq. He wasn't an Israelite prophet, yet he was a household name in his time. Kings and rulers sought him out because they believed his blessings and curses carried supernatural weight. Balaam knew Yahweh, the God of Israel, by name. He could hear his voice, but his loyalty was divided. He was a man caught between honor and greed, between the fear of God and the love of reward. Kings believed his words could bless or curse entire nations. Gifts and treasures poured at his feet, yet his heart was torn between greed and the God he knew, Yahweh. In Moab, King Balak trembled at the sight of Israel camped nearby. He feared they would overwhelm his land like locusts. Desperate, he sent for Balaam, the man whose words could change destinies. He sent messengers to Balaam with rich gifts, asking him to come and curse Israel. Balak believed that if Balaam spoke a curse, even this powerful nation would fall. Balak's envoys set out across the desert, bearing riches and promises. Their mission? Persuade Balaam to curse Israel. When they arrived, Balaam listened. Gold and honor tempted him, yet he sought Yahweh's counsel. God's answer was clear. You must not curse these people, for they are blessed. Still, greed gnawed at Balaam's heart. Balaam refused, at first, but when Balak sent more officials with promises of greater reward, Balaam's resolve began to crack. He told them he could only do what God allowed, yet deep inside, the weight of gold and honor pulled at his heart. God allowed Balaam to go, but with a condition: only do what I tell you. Balaam saddled his donkey and set out with Moab's envoys. But as he traveled, his heart drifted further from obedience. On the road, the angel of the Lord appeared, sword drawn, ready to stop Balaam. Balaam didn't see him, but his donkey did. Suddenly the donkey stopped. Ahead stood the angel of the Lord, sword drawn. Balaam saw nothing, but the donkey did and refused to move. She veered into a field. Balaam struck her. Again the angel appeared. The donkey pressed against a wall, crushing Balaam's foot. Enraged, he struck the animal. And then God opened the donkey's mouth. "What have I done to you to make you beat me these 3 times?" she asked. Blinded by anger, Balaam argued back, as if a talking donkey was the most normal thing in the world. The donkey replied, "Am I not your donkey, which you have always ridden? Have I ever done this before?" Balaam admitted, "No." A third time, the angel stood in the narrow road. With no way around, the donkey collapsed beneath Balaam. Blinded by anger, he beat the donkey again. Finally, Balaam's eyes were opened. He saw the angel of the Lord, sword drawn, ready to strike. The angel said, "If your donkey had not turned away, I would have killed you by now, but spared her." Falling to the ground, Balaam confessed his sin. The angel spared his life, but reminded him he could only speak the words God gave him. The very donkey Balaam struck in frustration had just saved his life. Most remember this as the talking donkey story, but the deeper truth: God can use anyone or anything to get our attention, even the most unlikely voices. Balaam's spiritual gift was real, but his heart's compromise eventually led him into darker choices, advising Moab on how to lure Israel into sin. It's a warning. It's not enough to hear God's voice. You must have a heart that's fully His. Sometimes the obstacle in your path isn't there to stop your success. It's there to save your soul. And sometimes the voice you least expect is the one speaking for God. A lot of work was done to put this piece together. For your enlightened and reflection, please subscribe, like, share to appreciate the good work I put into this. Don't forget to comment on what you think about this video, the corrections, and any questions you need to be clarified on.